Hello everyone, today this is another update video on how I think I should pursue my journey for 100 games project. This would be the second season of this project, and I thought about some strategies, and I did came up with some strategies in the end. So I was thinking about sharing those thoughts with you, the viewer, if you're actually interested in me making more of this type of content. The way you're interested in witnessing me completing this journey, feel free to subscribe. And what this journey is about, I think a brief rundown of this journey is I have a wish list of about 100 more than 100 games at this point, and then I was planning about to play every single of these games on the wish list and probably make a review or just share my thoughts and recommendations about those games that I've played and upload it onto this channel for now. Okay, so with that brief rundown, I think it's good to talk about what strategies do I have in mind moving forward into the second season. So first of all is I was thinking about cutting off some games from the wishlist. There will be 10 titles. I'll list them out right now. The first few game titles on the chopping block will be Persona 3 Royale, Yakuza 8, Yakuza The Man Who Erased His Name, aka Yakuza 7.5, and Yakuza Ishin. These games could be found on the Xbox Game Pass. So if I were to buy the Xbox Game Pass, I could save the money that I will actually be spending by buying these games and owning the license only to, let's say, to own a digital copy of these games. Knowing that after I will be completing these games and shelving them for good, I think the Xbox Game Pass does offer a better value for a player like me. The next would be a multiplayer games that I kind of want to play with my friends, so I added into the list. That will be Elden Ring and Helldivers 2. If you're familiar with Elden Ring, there is a multiplayer function in the game. However, Elden Ring is kind of like an open world survival game, like not kind of like Genshin, but I hope the multiplayer function kind of works like Genshin. Your friends can join your world, and then you could just free roam the world together. However, what I found on the Steam communities was Elden Ring's multiplayer is kind of like no free roam together, only fight bosses together. That is what I found, and I've decided not to purchase Elden Ring until now. And then Helldivers 2 was another title that I kind of want to play with my friends half a year ago, but I'm not sure whether my friends are still playing this game as I was recording this video and in the near future. So I was thinking about cutting off these two games from the list as well. One of the last will be Stray and Yakuza 0. I've played these two games on my friend's account. I've completed them any percent. So actually they are completed. I just forgot to mention it in that last video. And moving forward, I think since I've completed these games, I think I could remove them from the wish list. And one more peculiar case would be Need for Speed Most Wanted. This Need for Speed Most Wanted on Steam is not the 2005 edition Most Wanted. It's the remastered version that released in 2012, I think. Good thing I did my homework and found out that wasn't the most wanted, or should I say the least wanted version of the game I wanted. So I was thinking about cutting off this game. If I really wanted, I could just go and play the 2005 edition. Okay. So that's about 10 games off the list, I guess. And then moving forward to cutting games off the wish list. And I was thinking about making a checklist to go through some games that I've bought but yet to play. Some of the games will have higher priority than the other, so that's why there's this checklist. And then the checklist will be, first I think I will need to finish playing Dave the Diver. This has dragged on longer than I wanted. I started playing Dave the Diver I think around August, and until now my playing habits of this game was I played for some while and then put it on the shelf, and then grab it back to play again, and then put it back the shelf, rinse and repeat for 4 months. This game shouldn't take this long. I should have finished this a long time ago. So Dave the Diver takes a priority first, and then next will be Persona 3 Reload and Resident Evil 4. You could understand the Persona 3 Reload argument, but why there's a Resident Evil 4 remastered here? Okay, let me explain. Because both of these games are owned by my friend, I could just go to his house and play these games. And then after finishing Resident Evil 4 and Persona 3 Reload, the next on the list would be Stronghold Crusader, Hitman Absolution, Yakuza 6, and Nier Replicant. Actually, Yakuza 6 was also featured in the Xbox Game Pass, but I bought this game before I realized it was in the Game Pass, so might as well complete Yakuza 6 first and then just get the Xbox Game Pass. So that will be the top priorities that I need to clear. And moving on, there will be some statistics. So for the first season of this journey, I've bought 68 games, and then 38 new games were added to the list. 0 games were removed from the list. Not the 10 that I mentioned earlier, I still haven't removed them, so that counts as 0. So didn't upload anything for this month due to work and assignments. You could check out another video where I find excuses for myself for this amount of time. You could check it out and then let me know what you think. And moving on will be what I as a person will be doing for 2025, my personal plans, simply speaking. And one will be I could be going for an internship because I'm still having my student status, and students could go for an internship before they graduate is what I'm strongly suggested to do. And then even if I have free time after work, I might spend more time outdoors, even so, where I could want to explore somewhere new, somewhere undiscovered, explore new places basically. So I won't be having that much time gaming, I suppose. And I might spend some time at the arcade playing some arcade driving. For some reason, recently I've kind of hooked onto the idea of grabbing the wheel and playing racing games. Arcade games are actually cheaper in the short run, but as if I play the game longer and longer, the cost will actually stack up as much as I could actually buy a Logitech driving wheel. Okay, so that moves me to the next point about thinking about buying a wheel for sim driving. And buying this wheel really takes some money, so I will try to make this YouTube thing work. If not, this will just be a video logbook of the games I played. I do hope to earn some revenue, just enough to buy games and gear like the driving wheel that I mentioned earlier, and I am good with that. So long story short, just hit subscribe button for now, and hopefully I could get a driving wheel in the future. And one more thing I could consider is how do I approach the games in my library. In my library, there's about 42 games in the unfinished tag. 10 of them are free to play. Black Desert and Half-Life 2 are free to claim at the time. And that leaves about 30 paid games that I have paid the money, but still it is in my unfinished folder waiting for me to play it. And I'm thinking about how to deal with these games. I could show them to you right now. And if you have any suggestions or just want to say something or want to encourage me to do more of this kind of content, feel free to comment and subscribe. And that's about it. Thanks for listening in, and have a nice day. Goodbye.